This is going to be the second video I think I've done on Sagan's razor. The first one was kind of sucky, but it was primarily because I had a misconception about Sagan's razor. I should have done more research on it in any case, but Kevin Berger was kind enough to set me on the right path, kind of. It feels like atheists, at least some atheists, tend to misuse it. I don't know if it's entirely their fault, because I think when Carl Sagan created the original razor, like, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, he failed to define the term extraordinary. Now, for the record, I think he actually derived the razor from an even older saying, something about strangeness of a claim having to do with the evidence you require for it. But he failed to define the word extraordinary, which has allowed people to misconceive perhaps what he meant, and it feels like atheists, as a result of that, tend to use Carl Sagan's razors to demand certain types of evidence for certain types of claims. In my mind, this position is kind of incoherent, if not downright fallacious. Now, I don't know what the actual definition of evidence is, but I think I can approximate. For the sake of this, we're going to say that the definition of evidence is a piece of data that either in its own right or as a part of a larger interpretation of the facts acts either in favor or against a given conclusion, right? And to my mind, if we take this as the case, and I think it's reasonable, the whole idea of delineating between types of evidence is ridiculous. Like, certainly we weight different types of evidence on different levels. We place different value on different types of evidence. I imagine if you're not a person with schizophrenia or something like that, you would weight your own sensory perception as being far more meaningful than some sort of secondary source of evidence. But again, you can't just demand specific types of evidence for specific types of claims. The interpretation of Sagan's razor, which I would adhere to, and I think is largely correct, is that a claim which has previous evidence against it, for which there's a lot of evidence against, is starting with a bias against it, right? Meaning you need a lot more evidence in favor of it before you can prove that it's valid, but not that you can actually discount certain types of evidence. Anyways, hopefully that made sense. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to.